Van here with VanLife Biker Show. Smash that like, give me a sub, and share, guys. Let's build this channel. Appreciate your support. Yo, yo, yo! Van here with the VanLife Biker Show. What's happening, guys? Yeah, it's probably been a week or something like that since I got you guys an upload, but I did try last week, I swear. I don't know what it was, but it just would not upload. It took me 2 days, even slept with it overnight uploading the first night. And I don't know, for some reason it went to 90% and wouldn't move, so I refreshed it and it went back to 60%. So I don't know, we tried to go from there and it just would not go through for some reason. So hopefully we don't have that problem with this video. I don't know what happened last week, but as you guys can see, let me back up a little. We got a little bit more sealing in last night. I've been pulling some late ones, guys. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Last night I was like up till about midnight out here working, so really been grinding on this thing. And it's not easy putting this tongue and groove stuff together by yourself, I'll tell you that. That's a big challenge, trying to get the groove lined up with the tongue and hold it up there and screw it all by yourself. So we've got a little pony wall here I've started. I believe I'm probably going to come off of the back of this guy and go all the way up to the cabinet, which will be here. I'm kind of playing with the depth of the cabinet as we speak, hence why I wanted to get more sealing in. So kind of debating on ripping a board and just leaving this guy exactly where it is, or bringing it out more. The challenge with that is once we get our bed up on the platform here, we're going to be elevated probably another 10 inches or so with the mattress and stuff, maybe even a little more. And you know, with your shoulder against the wall, the distance, let's say from the, you know, outside of your arm and then over your shoulder and to your neck is, you know, kind of where these are going to be in the way, guys, because, you know, we have to visualize basically our head is going to be pretty close to the ceiling here. So this area here is going to be crucial, or you're going to have to kind of scoot over to the side of the chair when we put those beds in the chair position. So it's just kind of finding that happy median. So, you know, the reason I want to run one of these studs all the way up, so I got a cavity to get wiring in between the ceiling area, and then I can sneak down in here to get underneath the bed or around the water heater, which is where our AC current is going to mount in this area. The DC fuse direct current battery is there, just kind of tossed to the side for now. I believe that'll probably be mounted under the bed, just because it's just easier because everything's back there. But this big guy was going to take up a lot of space, so we found a little cubby hole here. I'll probably frame this out just like we started here, and this will get a top plate that will lay across the top here, guys, and this will butt to this corner once we get this wall framed in this direction, and we'll have a nice little L shape here where those two walls will come together to give it some stability there. And what I'm doing here, if you've noticed, this is being built in the wall, so I'll have another little bottom plate on this side just like we did over there, and it won't come all the way across, but the top one will. And then we'll have a countertop just like this butcher block one that we got over here for the sink, and the legs of the bed will actually set on top of the countertop at night when you put the chair into the sleeping position. So that'll cover up all of this, make it look nice and clean. And then we'll put something up here on this pony wall, and then probably up this strip. I'll just call it sheetrock, like what you would see in a house, probably some kind of paneling, or maybe the tongue and groove or something. Another thought, and I think I'm going to end up doing it, is our wash machine is setting up here. kind of out of the way because we had to get in here and insulate this wall too. So kind of a boring video. We got into some insulating, and that's what I was trying to upload last week, and kind of the finish up on the shower. But I'm thinking if I spin the washing machine and put the back this direction, still very useful. The lid will just flip this direction instead of up against the wall like I wanted, guys. But you know, it'll still be very usable, no big deal. You're just working from the side of the washing machine. But the reason for that is our hoses that come out of the back of the washing machine. I'm going to have to shift that more this direction, which will be in our walkway, crowding this even more. And I don't want it to stick out any more than the refrigerator for sure. I want them to kind of be even or even more back to give us a little bit more room here. Because the hoses would have to go in this wall and then make a loop back out in order to hook them up to our little oh, we got one laying right here. May as well show you. So this is where our washing hoses will screw into. So I'm thinking this top plate that comes across here, I may just put them right into the top plate and hook up our plumbing right there underneath the countertop. Hopefully I got enough room there. I believe I'll have enough room there. So they could be hidden underneath, or you know, maybe I could just put them right into the top of the countertop, either or. But the hoses would have to go into this wall and then loop back out, and I just don't like the idea of water being in that exterior wall. I mean, yes, I could insulate them, but it's just more issues to possibly happen with water freezing. So it would probably be okay if I insulated the heck out of them, but you know, we're also opening up that wall, which is letting cold air in or heat in the summer, you know, vice versa things. So, you know, we got that insulated and closed in. I really don't want to cut holes into it. So I think in our little pony wall area here, we'll work out our faucets and stuff and just shift the washing machine this direction with the rear. This side will be the front. We'll open the lid towards that wall there. So I think that sums up that change. We're kind of playing with cabinetry. Like I say, I think maybe I'm going to end up ripping one of these boards all the way down in the center, and we'll use half of it on this side and half of it on the other side, and kind of leave things where they are. It's about 10 inches of internal cabinet space, so you know, it's not huge, it's not small. And it'll be a good solid 5 feet, I'd guess, back to somewhere about where that clamp is. I just have it temporaried up there for now. We did get one screw in up here, but just kind of playing with things, like I say. So probably a little farther back, actually. It's about probably like 5 feet of storage space there for clothing, which is way more than enough. And then the last couple feet there on the end is where we'll have our hidden shower rod, where we can flip that up towards the ceiling and pull out that shower rod for the hidden shower back there. So yeah, everything's coming along. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update on some changes. Yeah, I think that's about it. So we'll give you a little quick view of the shower. I got the aluminum corners put on, and that's coming along really great too. So we'll get you back there. Okay guys, we're in the back of the van here now. This is our rear tail light there, and here's our hidden shower below the bed, and back here is where our cabinet will be for the hidden shower rod. So we'll get that in once we get the cabinets built. And here's our faucet. The only downfall so far, I think I may have mentioned this on the last video, I probably should have taken this a little bit lower, but I'm just trying to get things done, guys. It's only me and I'm solo, so got nobody to hold those tongue and groove boards in the ceiling or anything. So when you're doing things by yourself, it always takes twice as long, and just trying to move forward. We want to get this baby on the road. So for now, I'll just have to screw the hose on here. If I'd have took this down maybe another couple inches, we would have had a little bit more room to just leave it hooked up. But probably not a bad deal anyway. I always try to look at the positive side. In the winter, we probably don't want that water sitting in that hose anyway. So it is what it is. We did that like this so we could always just pull these couple screws out, and once again my hoses are not in this exterior wall cavity, so we don't have any problem with freezing. And if we get a drip or a leak or anything, it's going to go right into the shower pan and down the drain. And the other plus side of that, it's just a lot easier if I want to change that faucet out in the future too, which I very well may, because these handles stick out just a little too much more than I want to, because that'll give us a little bit more feet room here as well when we're setting on the toilet here. So here's our L channel that I mentioned I want to put around the top just to protect the wood where it could possibly get down into the top of that wood there. So that came together nicely. I should have probably grinded this down inside, but what I did is I took a planer and kind of cut the plywood that will fold down on top of this instead. The reason why I did that is I didn't want sawdust just lingering in the van, because it's not good for our electronics, guys. Dust and dirt for electronics just does not mix. Your computers and things like that. This here has electronics and stuff in it. Down here's our inverter. So just lots of electronics in here, and I didn't want to make a big fog of sawdust inside the van. So I did the lid instead of the top, so it will actually set the same level as what we have here. So this hatch lifts on the other side, and you know, you can get access to all this stuff. I have this one cut, but we still haven't put it in. I've got a bunch of electrical stuff that we need to get dialed in, including the electrical panel, which will go inside that wall up there by the water heater, as we mentioned. So a lot of the wiring and stuff is getting ready to happen, but needed to get this ceiling put in so we could get some lighting and stuff ran up there, and you know, move along in that aspect. So it's going to be nice. I think probably drill maybe some holes in this 2x2, and that'll kind of leave us access to the other side if a guy wants to fish a wire up through our little cavity that I mentioned in that pony wall. Take the back end of it all the way up, which will give it more structure, and we'll be able to sneak wires through there, get it up into that cabinet, and then I can still take some wiring and stuff and fish it over to the other side to get in this channel here to take some wiring just about anywhere in the van. So that's always a great idea to plan on wiring, because things change. You know, a person might want to add a light fixture or move a light fixture, or add a plug or whatever in the future. Once you start living in here, you don't want to have to take everything back apart just to fish a wire. So it'll be a great idea to have access from both sides of the van and back down into our electrical panel, AC current, or back down underneath the bed where our 12-volt fuse panel will mount. That guy is sitting right there. If you wonder why all those wires are going to that, we got a bunch of stuff temporary in there. So our electrical video will be coming up soon, and I think that just kind of sums things up for now. So we've been pulling some late nights. It's just been cooler, 100-degree days. Been up midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, so my voice is a little crackly. I'm just kind of rising and shining here. But you know, we wanted to try to get you guys something out again. I don't know what happened to that upload last week, but hopefully we can get this one out. So till next time, this is Van with the Van Life Biker Show. Like, subscribe, share on other platforms. We're going to get some wall coverings in, get this ceiling in, get this cabinets built, and get our shower finished up 100% with the hidden shower rod. And we're going to be on the road, guys. I said about a month, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for. We should be looking pretty good by the end of August, I'm truly thinking here. So till next time, Van and I'm out. Peace.